Hey everyone, it's NERF Boy Productions here. Today's video is really hard to fit in frame because we are reviewing and unboxing every single NERF Modulus upgrade kit. Okay, in case you guys don't know before we get started, this is the Modulus. It is a blaster that comes with lots of rails, lots of tactical rails, lots of barrel attachments, stock attachment points, everything. It is totally customizable and that's what they're selling it for. It comes with its own standard pieces that come with it that you guys will see in my Modulus unboxing and review video if you haven't seen that. But as well as those, you could buy these. These are 4 separate upgrade packs. Okay, so the idea of these packs is all to do something different. They're all for different missions, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. They're all unique in their own way. We're going to take a look at each pack and then we will open them up and review them separately. This first kit here is the Flip Clip Upgrade Kit. It comes with the Flip Clip. It allows you, we will see all that later, but this is the Flip Clip Upgrade Kit. This one is the Strike and Defend Upgrade Kit. It comes with a built-in pistol stock and a shield, hence Strike and Defend. This one here is the Stealth Ops Upgrade Kit. It comes with a red dot sight, a proximity barrel, and a folding grip. And last but not least, the long range upgrade kit. It comes with what they call a distance scope, a long range barrel, and a folding bipod. Alright, so all those kits are very cool, and I would love to dive right in, but very quickly, first things first, in case you guys don't know, I'm going to open up this brand new Modulus and show you guys everything you get with that. I'm going to show you the pieces I like in the Modulus and the pieces we are going to trash because I don't like them. Okay, so this is a Modulus extension barrel. Basically, it locks onto your front barrel of your Modulus, adds 2 more tactical rails, and has another spot to add on even more barrels. This I like. Okay, now this is the storage stock. The idea is there, but the build quality is not. Although it's a great idea, it fits clips in the bottom and allows you to pull out another one. It's very flimsy, doesn't work, and just doesn't allow you to shoulder the blaster really well. This I don't like. This is a standard assault grip. It's pretty comfy, but it's we'll see how it compares to the folding grip. It's pretty good. I like that right now. And this is the standard scope that comes with the gun. It's got no clear plastic screen, it's just hollow all the way through. I like the look of it, but it does nothing. Kind of cheap feeling. I don't really like that. This is the 10 dart banana magazine that comes with it. Only 10 darts. Definitely not enough for a flywheel blaster. I don't like that. Last but not least, this is the Modulus itself. I do like this. Okay, so this is your Modulus. So far, the things I like and I would keep on it are the front grip and the extension. That's how I would run it so far. Of course, I would have to use the banana mag, but I prefer an 18 round stick mag, but that is something I would do. Alright, we've taken a look at the Modulus, now let's start opening the kits. Okay, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Strike and Defend upgrade kit. You can see all these kits, by the way, are open face box, so you can see everything. Very simple. In fact, we may not even need to open the box, we could just cut everything out. But just for kicks, for the unboxing, we will. You can see on the back, this shows you everything that you can, all the possible combinations you can get with the Modulus upgrade kits. These kits are cool, and I'm glad I get to review them for you guys because it'll give you an insight to, even if you don't like or have the Modulus, these kits may be cool for another blaster that suits your fancy. Alright, it actually comes with an instruction manual. It tells you how to load the darts in the blaster stock. It also tells you how to attach this to any tactical rail. Okay, it comes with 2 darts of itself for the blaster. I like that. They included 2 Nerf darts, and then everything else is just elasticed in, so you can just cut everything else out. Okay, so this is your little shield, which we'll take a look at later and see how good the quality is of that. A lot of people weren't a fan of the Stampede shield because it was so big and just got in the way and liked to fall off, and there was no way of folding it. I think that's different on this time around. We will see. Okay, and this is your blaster stock. And I think personally this is the stock I'm gonna use no matter how uncomfortable it is. There's a gun in this. Alright, so we've got our bare bones modulus with nothing on it, and we've got our stock and shield. Let's start by taking a look at the stock. The stock has one tactical rail on top, which is actually cool that they included the tactical rail. It's basically a reshelled jolt. If you guys don't know what the jolt is, it's very, very simple. You put in a dart, pull down this priming bar, and then shoot to fire. Very simple. Now you can see in the top here, there is a little hole, a little port, and that is where you will put your dart in. So the first thing I noticed that's kind of a bummer is there's no space to store extra darts on this. There's no storage space, which would be really easy to build, but they didn't. So you've got the one shot. Pull it on the bottom, and there you go. It's standard jolt performance. It's actually pretty good. It's a good pistol length expected distance. I like that as far as the shootability. We will then test the stockability and how comfortable it is after, but you guys can see this is the stock point on a modulus. Just slips on like so. It doesn't look like it's made to fit it though. That's kind of funny. This is all orange and white. This is all green and white and gray. It just, I don't know, it looks a little wrong. After playing with the stock, I have to say it's a comfy stock. It's a really, really comfortable stock. Also, a great thing to note is you can put in the Nerf darts. You can see it's the perfect length that you can fit in these darts, just like this, without taking the stock off. I think that's great, and this just works perfectly. It is comfortable. I like it. Now, that's your strike. Well, let's take a look at the defend side of things. Slipping on our little shield here. Okay, the shield, I think you can put it anywhere you want, but they advertise on the box for it to go on this front tactical rail, and you can see it's folded down right now. So this would be the gun pointed at you, sort of, and then you can flip it up. And it looks really good. It's got the Nerf logo, it says Modulus, there's a little port for you to see out of. Keep in mind it's not too big, but if you're holding this up to your face, it'll protect headshots, anything like that, and folds down when you don't want it. And that is something that's a huge, huge advantage. Depending on how good the other options and accessories are, I may keep this permanently on my modulus. Okay, something that's also different from this shield, that's different to every other Nerf shield they've made. It can go onto side tactical rails. You can see here it is protected on the side. You can fold it down streamline and then pop it out. I don't know why you would ever use this side. Maybe it protects your hand, I don't know. But it's just really nice and cool that this can go on any tactical rail you ever want. Alright, so that's the first kit. I definitely give that thing an A+. That is a great kit. Pieced together really well. Some two great options. I like that one. Alright, now let's take a look at the Stealth Ops upgrade kit. It comes with a red dot, what they call a proximity barrel, and the folding grip. All accessories that look to be pretty cool. Let's flip this over. Okay, again, you get another instruction manual. Just tells you about how to load the batteries in your red dot sight, and then how to fold everything, how to attach everything. It's cool that they actually tell you how to attach all the accessories that you were just granted with, because it's a small detail, but it's a good one. Okay, so we got our proximity barrel, our red dot, and our folding grip. So, proximity barrel. The inner diameter of the barrel, right here, is the exact same as any Modulus barrel. So, keep in mind, it has no tactical rails on top. This will cut you off. You put it on, and this one looks like it's meant to be on the Modulus. It just matches the colors. Oh, that's funny. Normally with Nerf barrels, we're used to a massive click. Everything clicks on. This is a very weird click. Feels a little bit looser, like it's going to get twisted pretty easily, but I don't think it ever will. Alright, now keep in mind you do have this one that comes with the Modulus. This is the little extension barrel. So if you put on your extension barrel, you still have room to put on this proximity barrel on top of that, and you still have all those tactical rails without hindering any space. You can see it'll look like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, don't feel like once you put on this barrel, you can't put it on any others. You can totally do this, which is pretty cool. Alright, so that's the proximity barrel. I like it. I like the little design they got going on there. Very, very nice. Not too much to say there. These are the interesting pieces. This is a red dot sight. Used to be very rare. I happen to have one, very luckily. But these project little red dots on here. You just put 2 AA's in the front. The batteries are not included with this. But you slip it on, and again, it doesn't quite look like it's meant to be on the Modulus. Maybe it does a little, but I don't know, this orange is off from all the other orange. Maybe it's just they did that on purpose so that it would match with other guns or something. I don't know, but it just doesn't look like it quite fits. But as far as functionality goes, it looks cool. I'm gonna put some batteries in it because obviously I want to see how bright it glows and stuff, and we will do that in a second. But first, let's also take a look at the folding grip. So this grip is very cool. The way it works is there's a little orange button right here, and you push that in, and the grip folds. When the grip folds, it actually locks in place. You then have to push the button again to pop it back out, and I really, really dig that. I'm glad they made it locking. Okay, so you can see it on there, push it, and it folds in. Now, it's actually designed so that when it's folded in, it feels like a hand guard, and then when you pop it out, it feels like a normal grip. So obviously the biggest question about the grip is how sturdy it feels, and it feels a little jiggly and loose. I don't know if that's it jiggling on the tactical rail or this piece. I think it's just a combination of both. It's not too sturdy feeling. It actually shakes sideways quite a bit compared to this one. I don't know if I would ever actually fold up my grip either, because it just, I mean, maybe it makes you the teeniest, tiniest bit more streamlined, but for me, I don't really see a purpose of doing this. It still sticks out of your gun pretty far, and it's really quite pointless. I think for me, I don't like this. I would actually stick with this grip. It's a little more sturdy feeling, nicer in the hand as well. Personally for me, I do like this grip better, but of course, if you want the cool looking functionality, I just don't see why you would ever fold it up. It's not that comfortable in the hands when it's used as a handguard anyways. So last but not least for this kit, we just gotta put some batteries in this thing and see how this scope holds up. Alright, so I got a chance to play around with this thing, and I actually have to say that for NERF, this is one of the most accurate sights they've made. Now, obviously, a huge complaint is that, or argument is that NERF sights do nothing, they're just for looks. This one, however, is different. I'm getting a little closer just to show you guys what I mean. It's got a switch on the one side. When you turn it on, it projects a laser. You see that laser? Well, it's actually projected straight out. And if we hold it completely flat, like that, that is completely flat. And you can kind of see how the laser's pointed down like that. Well, to actually get it to line up in the crosshairs, you need to angle the sight up like that. Now what that does is making you angle the sight slightly up makes you angle your blaster slightly up. If they have an enemy that is 30 feet away and you're shooting at them, and you shoot straight, by the time the dart reaches them, it'll drop a little. By angling that sight up a bit, it'll then lob into them. It's very smart, and it actually works pretty well. I love this. I think these are great. Not so sure about the handle, but these two products, sweet. Okay, next on our list, we have the Flip Clip Upgrade Kit. Nothing too super duper fancy like, but definitely something I want to take a look at. NERF already released a flip clip, if you guys don't know. It was kind of a bust because the clips actually fell out all the time. I want to see if this design works a little better. But if I find that the clips are constantly falling out, what's the point? Okay, so here is your instructions. I guess I kind of recommend you read this one because the flip clip can be a little confusing. And this is the only one that's actually held in by cardboard. It's got these cardboard ties. So here's the flip clip. It's actually held in by these pieces of plastic that I'll show you in just a second. And then you get lots of darts with this thing. 24 in fact. You get 12 for each clip. They're both 12 round clips that come with it. That's great. Oh wow. So this thing actually works insanely well. They fixed the design. It's great. But something that's not too great, this only works with these two clips. I have to write flip clip on this or something because these two 12-round clips are special. You may be wondering why they're special, and it's because they have these little plastic nubs sticking on the sides. You can see them there. They have these nubs that a lot of, I don't know if all the 12-round clips are going to start having them, but so far, only these ones I've seen have them. So let me get up closer just to show you guys how to load this thing. You can see there's these triangle plastic pieces, and you just line it up, and they clip in like that. You can pull them apart, but they're very, very hard to get apart, but you literally just pull apart, but they're not going to go anywhere anytime. So you actually have a 24-round clip here. If you think about it, you have 12 in each. You have 24 rounds, keeping it really small. It's actually about the size of an 18-round clip, but it's 24. I think I'd use this thing. I would actually use this. The fact that this is never ever for the life of you gonna come off in battle unless you like yank on it as hard as you can. I think they really fixed their flip clips, and this is a great pickup. Something I would use in any blaster, really. Great ammo capacity with a small size. Awesome. Alright, now last but not least, we have the long range upgrade kit. This comes with your distance scope, your long range barrel, and the folding bipod. Flipping it over, opening it up. You guys know the drill, we've done this 3 times already. Okay, so this is your instruction booklet, very simple. Then again, we have these plastic not zip ties, but elastics holding in everything. This is your long range barrel. This is your, what the heck do they call this? Your distance scope. And then you have the folding bipods. So, first of all, the most intriguing thing is the scope. It's got this thing on top, which looks like it's for adjusting the angle, but it's not. It's all fake, obviously. Again, they've gone with no clear screen. There is no clear plastic screen on here. It's actually, I like the way it lines up though. It's got a foreground ring. That gray ring is foreground, and then the background has a orange crosshair. So you see that orange little plus crosshair, and you have the ring. You line those two up. That is very cool. Never practical for Nerf because that little sniping mark is never going to be accurate, although it does look really cool. I still think personally more my style is the red dot scope. It's smaller, streamlined, a little more tactical looking like I like to be. But this looks cool. Let's put on this long range barrel. And again, the diameter is the same as the actual diameter of the Modulus barrel. So you can see what that looks like for yourself. I think it looks pretty cool. A little weird. Maybe it looks better with everything else assembled on it as well. They show the sniper scope being up on the higher, on the gray tactical rail up here, which makes a lot of sense. And then you have the folding bipod. So the folding bipod will clip on just like this. It'll fold down like this. It clips really nicely. And there you have it. Now, this kit alone looks funny. With a folding bipod like this, a scope, a long range barrel, and then nothing on the back, it looks funny. I wouldn't use the long range barrel on here unless I put on the little extender, just because it makes the barrel look longer, which in the end, although it'll decrease in range, it'll increase in accuracy a little bit, and it will also just make it look a little more sniper status. Ooh. But I have some bad news for you cats. The front of the Modulus upgrade thing does not have any rivets in it, as this has a little bump that it wants to lock in. So when you put this on to your extension, it won't clip on. It does not lock in place. That's bad. This is bad. Although this on its own looks alright, I wouldn't personally use this. I mean, totally go ahead, but I just think it's quite long of a barrel length for not long enough of a barrel. I don't know, it just looks not snipery enough. I would personally use the proximity barrel. I think it's a little cooler. It adds a little bit of accuracy without being too long to decrease your distance too much. This is a little too long of a barrel for me. I would use the proximity barrel personally. That's just me though. I am a fan of the scope. Again, not really me, not my style. Sniping with Nerf just doesn't really make sense. Practicality, I don't think this kit makes very much sense for a war scenario, except for the folding bipods. And let me just mention that when they do fold up, they fold up pretty snug. It does get in the way of the gray, this little gray handguard that I was a fan of. So I don't know if I would actually use that either, to be honest. I don't know, it just seems like I wouldn't really use much of this kit at all. I would never stand still with a flywheel blaster like this and plant it down. It just doesn't make sense for something that's loud and revs up. But that is it for all the kits. Now before we sign off, I gotta show you guys the way I would run my Modulus, you know? There's all these kits, we just took a look at them all today. I'm gonna zoom out and I will show you guys how I would set up my Modulus. There's some rules to this though. It's only using the pieces that come with the Modulus as well as the kits you've seen here today. No other parts or pieces from any other blasters. Strictly the Modulus upgrade kits and what's included with the Modulus. Alright guys, without further ado, if you were to ask me how I would run my Modulus, this is the answer I would give you. This is it. This is how I do it. It's a little in your face, but it makes so much sense. That's right. Boom! Just gave you a combos video on here as well. Unboxing and review, and a combos video. Actually, 4 unboxings, 4 reviews, a combos video. This is awesome. So getting on with the combo, we have the Modulus as the base. I use on the top gray tactical rail the red dot scope. Huge fan. I like the riot shield and I like that it can fold down for when I don't want it, but I would keep it on the top one right there. I added the little Modulus extension barrel that comes with it. I do like that. It has the extra tactical rail on the bottom, and then I put the proximity barrel on the front because I'm a huge fan of how it looks. Now, the bottom setup is a little cool and interesting, so let me get up closer to show you. On the bottom of the extension barrel, I put on this. This is what I said I originally didn't like, this sniper stance thing. And the reason I put it on, when you put it down, it doesn't get in the way of anything. It's actually longer than the handle, so you can still plant it. But I realized that when I put on this extension barrel and I fold this up, I still have this tactical rail and I can still hold this underneath, and if I want I can still have this gray holding piece completely free of this. It doesn't get in the way, but it's there when I want it. I like that. Of course, this is the grip that comes with the Modulus. I'm biggest fan of that. This is the flip clip. It's a 24 dart clip, obviously. The 212s, I am a fan of the flip clip. And this is the pistol stock. It's a little bit longer than the other stocks. If you can see, we put on this one that comes with the Modulus. It's a shorter, skimpier looking. This is a little bigger, buffer looking. And when you have it, you want this grip here for great support. Also, this just feels a little too close. This is great for my size personally. This is how I would run my Modulus. Let me know how you guys would run yours after everything you saw today, or go check out these kits and buy them for yourselves. Each one of these retails for $14.99 American. That is a great deal. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you enjoyed 4 unboxings, 4 reviews, and a combos video all in one. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I have new videos every single Saturday. You may notice this isn't Saturday because right now, Rapid Reviews is going on. That means a new review every single day. In this case, 4 of them. But a review every single day. Tomorrow's Saturday, that's when it ends, and I'm ending it with a giveaway. That's right, a giveaway. Stick around for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, this was NERF Boy Productions, signing off.